Hello guys, hi, my name is Sid and today we will be looking at how to do addition and subtraction without using a calculator. So it's very important to learn this because it is important to learn how to do it like without a calculating device like a calculator or a computer or an Excel sheet, because these questions are very common in various IQ exams, job exams, even functional skills exams. So yeah, it is important and let's learn this. It's very easy. So the method which I'm going to show you today is called the column method, and I'll also explain how this column method works. Okay, so let's do this. So to understand it, first we need to understand numbers, how numbers are formed, what is the place value of a number, and how do we do it. Okay, so let's take a number first. Let's take a small number. So let's take this number 3407. So when I'm saying 3407, we need to understand the construction of this 3407. Okay, so this individual number has its own place values, right? So if I say this 7, so the first number, this first value is called 1. So basically what it is saying, it's a multiplication factor, right? So the multiplication factor is 1. So the place value of this number is 1s. Now the second position, 0, the place value of this number is 10. So it's the multiplication factor for this place is 10, and then this one is 100, and this one is obviously 1000. And then it goes up, like if we have any number in front of this, so the next position is, for let's say, a number 1. So this, in this position, it will be 10,000, and then after 10,000, maybe we say number 2, then it will be 100,000, 100,000. So after 100,000, it comes million. So the next position is million, and this way it just goes on. Okay, so we were working with a very easy small number, which was 3407, right? So how this number is formed, let's understand this. So when we are saying place values of a number, so we said 7 has a place value of 1, so it means 7 multiplies by 1 is 7, and then this 0 has a place value of 10, so 0 multiplies by 10 will be 0. Now let's make it more interesting, because if I multiply 0 with anything, it will be 0. Let's not do that. Maybe let's take a proper number. Maybe let's take 2. So let's form 3427, right? So this 2 will have a place value of 10. So it means 2 into 10 is 20. Now this 4 has a place value of 100. So 4 multiplied by 100 will be 400. And finally this 3 is 1000. So it will be 3000. Now if you add all these values, then you can form 3427. So this is what we call place value of a number, right? Now when let's see how can we add by using the method called column method. Column method. So let's say we want to add two numbers, 3407 with 1625. Okay, so in column method we do it like this. So let's add these two numbers first. So what do we have? If we add these two, we get 7 plus 5 is 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, right? So look, so in ones what we have number 2, so I'll put number 2, and we have this 1. In tens we have this 1, so we have this remaining 1, right? So because it goes, what is the place value of this 1? It's 10, so I need to add this number with this with the same place values in these two numbers, 0 and 2. So I'll get 0 plus 1 will be 1, 1 plus 2 will be 3, so I get 3. Now if I add 4 plus 6, what we get? I get 10. So I'll have 0 here, and then what I will have in my hand? 1. So now I need to add this one with the next number. So what do we get? 3 plus 1, 4, 4 plus 1, 5. So I get 5032. Now you can make sure that I am right. Just add these two numbers in on your calculator or maybe on your Excel sheet, and you will get the same number. So how, like, why we added these ones and these ones to its next positions? Now if we split this number and then add it, we will understand it better. Okay, so let's split this first number. Use a different color. This first number into its place values. So we'll have 3400, tens is 0, and then we'll have 7, right? Now split this number in its place values. What we will have? We'll have 1000, we'll have 600, then we'll have 20, then we'll have finally 2. Now if we add these individual place values and if we form the whole number, what we are going to have? Just let's check. So if we add 7 plus 2, let's use a black ink. So if we add 7 plus 2, we get 9. If we add 0 plus 20, we get 20. If we get 400 plus 600, we get 1000. If we add 3000 plus 100, we get 4000. Look what's happening here. So when we are adding 400 plus 600, we are actually getting something in the, we are actually getting a number which is actually in fact in its next place value, right? So when we add 4 plus 6, we are getting 10. So we are putting this 0 here, and then we are adding this 1 with this 3. Why? Because because the place value of 4 is 100 and the place value of 6 is 100, but the result is actually a number which is in its which has the place value of 1000, right? That's why we add the remaining one with the next position, with the with the number of which has a place value of like the next subsequent position. Now if we add all these results, then we get, what do we get? We get 4000, 1000, 5000, 5020, 5029. Right. So yeah, okay, it was 5 and I have done 2. It's fine, it's fine. You can just check it on your calculator. Like if you do it, you will get yeah, because previously I have done 1625 and here I have actually found 1622. It's okay if you add this 1622 plus 3407, you will get actually 5029. So basically it's right. So this is called the column method, and you can use this column method to add large numbers and even to subtract large numbers. So we have seen how to add two large numbers, and now we are going to see how to subtract two large numbers. Okay, so let's subtract these two same numbers. 3407, 1625. So when subtracting, we need to remind ourselves that we don't want a negative value. We know negative numbers are real numbers, but when we are subtracting, we don't want a negative value number, right? So let's subtract the ones first. If we subtract 7 minus 5, we have 2, right? Now if we subtract 2 from 0, what do we get? We get minus 2. We do not want that. So what we are going to do, we are going to split this 4, the next value 4, into parts. 3 plus 1. And then we are going to take this one here to make the number 10. So now if we subtract 2 from 10, what do we get? We get 8, right? So what we have in our hand here, so the value here is actually, now it has become 3, not 4, right? So now can we subtract 6 from 3? No. If we do that, we'll get another negative value minus 3, and we don't want it. So what we are going to do, we are going to do the same thing. We are going to higher 1 from this 3. So we'll just split it like 1, 2 plus 1, and then we are going to higher 1 to form 13 here. Now, what do we get if we subtract 6 from this 13? We get 7. Right, so we have 1 in our hand now. Sorry, we get 7. So we have 2 in our hand now because we have split this 3 between 2 and 1. So we have basically 2 here. So what do we get if we subtract 1 from 2? We get 1. So 1782. So how it happened? Okay, so we did all this like hiring thing, borrowing thing from the other number because what actually we did is split these numbers in its place values. So the main number was 3407. So let's check 3407, right? And then this number is 1620 and then 5. Now let's see, if we subtract 7 minus 5 we get 2. But can we subtract 20 from 0? No, we'll get minus 20 and we don't want it. So what we did, we just higher 100 from here. 100 plus 300 is 400. So we just split this 400 in between 300 and 100, right? Now we can subtract, right? And then we get 80. And then from 300, if we subtract 600, the result will be minus 300. We don't want it. But if we split it like 2 plus 1, then we get 2000 plus 1000. So we can higher 1000 from this top number and we can make it 1300, right? So now what we get when we subtract 600 from 1300, we get 700, and on top then we are left with 2000. So if we subtract 1000 from 2000 we get 1000. So now if we form this number we'll get 1782. So this is the basic column method of um, performing manual addition and subtraction, and in my next video I will be discussing how to do multiplication and divisions using manual methods, like not using the calculator, just manually do it. Okay guys, see you next time. Thank you for watching my video and I hope you will see my next video. Thank you.